Asher and Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and we have a very special guest here. We have Mike Odd, and he's the manager of MacSabbath, who's going to be playing here locally at Respectable Street, one of my favorite venues in the area. Like, I tour all over the country, all over UK and Europe, because I hate going to places in South Florida. But I love Respectable Street, man. And as soon as I saw that they were playing there, I'm like, oh my God, that's great. I'm going to be in town. I'm going.
Nice. So, the Pipeman live
at Respectable Street, where I think you guys are going to like set records there of like just turning the place into total mayhem.
I think so.
So here's what I really want to know. Forget all the other bullshit. I want to hear some stories of what it's like to manage these oddballs.
Well, it's difficult. You know, I'm dealing with a time-traveling clown. Ronald Osborne insists that he goes back and forth from this wormhole from the 1970s, and he rejects all modern technology. So as a manager of a rock band in 2022 or whatever it is, what year is it? I always go 19 that's definitely where he's at. He's stuck in this realm of the 1970s and reject. If I try to say, we should probably do a stream or a MP3 or something like that, you're going to get a pie in your face or, seltzer water, squirted all over you or something. He gets angry and rejects it and confused. And so this is what I'm dealing with. So instead of being on like Spotify or something, I have like, a LP that comes in a pop-up book or a flexi disc that comes in a coloring book. He's very focused on very tangible stuff that you can touch, and likes to make things that the kids enjoy because he's trying to get the message out to younger people about, fast food being evil. So, yeah.
Well, I'm a little upset though, because like, I was hoping you would say, I used to have that other band, I used to have the BS band. I used to have them on 8-track. So I was hoping you have some 8 tracks I could get.
You can say Black Sabbath, by the way. That's perfectly fine.
Be careful.
I have several Black Sabbath 8 tracks as we speak.
Nice.
Yeah, I have gone and done the 8-track thing a bit, and that's fun, and it resonates for me. There's something about that drag that has this kind of old-timey, like formative feeling for me. So, and I have actually looked into trying to get 8 tracks made for MAC SABBATH because I think it would please Ronald, and I think that it would look really good on the merch table, and maybe 1 or 2 people would buy one.
I would definitely buy one. I don't even have an 8-track player anymore, but I would buy one. I've been like, it's the only thing I ever got rid of. And I'm like, man, I wish I still had my 8-track.
And it's fun. It's fun shopping for 8 tracks on eBay because, if you're buying Black Sabbath, it's going to run you like it's going to run you like, $40 or something, 40-50 bucks if you can find the 8-tracks. But, you can get Barbara Mandrell for like 5 cents, So
Wow.
it all depends on what you like,
But do they actually give you like a free matchbook with every 8-track? Because that's a necessary tool to play the 8-track.
Right.
You gotta put it under there to get it at the right speed. Nowadays, you have this button on Spotify that could be 1 times, 2 times, 5 times. We needed a matchbook in order to do that technology.
Absolutely.
I think you should get some for the Respectable Street show. I'll promote the shit out of everybody. They can't listen to my show anymore unless they buy a MacSabbath 8-track.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure though that you take one of the songs and split it like in the middle of 2 tracks. Where like I remember on Blizzard of Oz, Mr. Crowley would fade out in the middle, change tracks, and then fade back in. I miss those days,
It's like young people are so confused watching this right now.
I know, right? So, have you?
But they might actually, like you said, they might actually buy them, even though they didn't. Right now, I'm actually talking to this skateboard company, and I'm like about doing a skateboard deck, and I'm like, well, Ronald's gonna want this old-fashioned 70s shape. Can you do that? And they're like, yeah. I go, but you guys would probably know what would sell better, because maybe that's not going to sell because the kids ride these modern skateboard shapes. And he goes, it doesn't matter. He goes, most of the people who buy the skateboard decks are just going to put them on their wall. They're not
no.
Put trucks on there.
Right?
I was like, what?
Well, to be fair, I have 3 skateboards that I use. Okay. But if I bought a deck like a Mac Sabbath deck, I wouldn't want to fuck up that deck riding on it. Like, Jesus, my skateboards look like they've been through World War III.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it'd be people who don't skateboard will buy them, put them on their wall, and then people who skateboard will buy them, and some of them will put them on their wall, and some of them will ride them. I guess there's 3 different categories or something. I don't know. I bought one of those Devo decks. That's the 5 red hats,
Yeah.
Together, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna, just keep it or put trucks on it. And then it came, and it doesn't even have the holes drilled in it.
Because they know you're not gonna put trucks on it.
Ride this thing,
but see, that would be the one to ride, because depending on your size, you would know where to put your feet. So is this the kind of fun we're gonna have at Respectable Street?
Oh, it's gonna be beyond this, if you can imagine that.
Like, can you describe to our listeners that have never experienced this what they can expect at a Mac Sabbath show?
This is why it's hard being the manager of Mac Sabbath, because it's really hard to describe. I mean, you can say the obvious thing, which is that it's these, mutated fast food mascots playing these Black Sabbath songs. But the twist is that it's like Ronald says, he's come from, he's traveled into the future to save us all from the current state of music and food, and teach us about how how the drive-through is evil, and so is auto-tune, I guess, something like that.
Oh, like not only auto-tune, but I even have somebody on my station that does a show that started creating music with AI. They don't have a talented bone in their body as far as that goes, but like an AI song, like that's getting a little ridiculous, if you ask me, man. I mean, you need talent. There's plenty of business bullshit out there. You need talent.
This is the thing about Ronald. Like from the beginning, it's like, okay, he's insane. He's rattling on about these possible, future outcomes and dangers and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, I just write it off. Like when he screams and yells about Cinnabon Jovi or KFC DeVille taking the food out of his mouth or something, he's kind of paranoid, as no pun intended. You know what I mean? So I just kind of write all this off. But now, 13 years later, I'm like, I remember him talking about these robot dogs and like completely automated robot burger places and all these horrible things that would happen with technology if we're not careful. And now we have robots replacing rock and roll musicians. Maybe it's time to actually listen to this weirdo. I don't know.
I think so. I mean, pretty prophetic, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So I think I have a couple ideas for you guys too. Okay. One isn't really an idea. It's more of a question that I should probably know the answer to, but I don't. Have you guys ever done like a tour with Black Sabbath? Because that would be kind of a fun tour right there.
It's funny. There's an interview out there with Zach where the interviewer mentions us, and I guess his response was, "Oh yeah, they're great. I'd love to tour with them," or something. And then the title of the interview is Zach Sabbath. Zach says he'd love to tour with MAC SABBATH or something. I'm sure he was delighted about that this guy, because this guy is interviewing him is obviously like a MAC SABBATH fan. So he's like, totally
wow.
Like item as far as I'm concerned. I felt bad.
Well, I got a story similar to that. So I have over 3,000 interviews. The interview that really like every publication picked up and it went viral was with somebody I'm actually interviewing again next week, but it was with Carmine Apiece. And he said in the interview, I don't even remember how it came up, but he said, yeah, I don't think Black Sabbath was the originators of heavy metal. Metallica was.
What?
And people went insane, okay? Okay, so I was at Metallica's first show ever. I used to hang out with them.
Okay.
They would never say that, okay? And
super influenced by Black Sabbath.
No doubt. And come on, like Tony Iommi getting into, having that accident and, creating a new sound is what
heavy metal, and it changes the way you play guitar to the certain thing that becomes heavy metal. I think that's pretty much solidified.
I would think so too. And no shade whatsoever, because he's a great dude. I'm just saying how people reacted. That they reacted just the same way you reacted. That's why I wanted to bring it up, because you're more of an expert, because you're the manager of MAC SABBATH, so you might know a little bit about that.
Well, him and his brother can't even decide how their last name is pronounced. So you got.
It's funny you should say that, because every time I say one of them, I'm like thinking to myself, which one, which way do I pronounce it this time?
You got to take that into account,
Oh my God, I better not put this interview out till after the next interview.
Yeah, you can cut that out, right? No. Carmine, Vinny, we love you both.
Oh no, totally cool.
Pronounce your name.
I think they should just come up with a universal pronunciation that's nothing like the ones they are now. Like they both have the same pronunciation. It doesn't even sound like their name.
Right.
Or
Anyway,
maybe one of them could be Vanillicy, and the other one could be Black Sea, or then you know which one's which. Just
anyway,
saying.
so I think your question 10 minutes ago was what is it like seeing a Mac Sabbath show? So it's an arena size rock show crammed onto a stage. So it's sort of this big theatrical experience that's spilling over into the audience. And it's interesting because it's like wicked and metal, but it's still clean enough for kids because he wants the message to go to the kids. It's got this, anti-fast food message, but that you have to like dig into the lyrics for that. It doesn't come off preachy. It's really fun and over the top and hilarious and frightening all at the same time. And he's flipping burgers off a smoking grill while he's singing. And there's like giant inflatable burgers bouncing around on the audience, and he's doing like birthday party magic while he's singing, and it's just it's a amazing show. It's a lot more than a rock band. It's like it's really hard to explain. Every person that's ever seen the show that's talked to me, whether it be for the first time, whether it be a fan or an agent or a promoter, they all say the same thing to me. They go, we saw it online, but we had no idea what it was, and we did not know it was going to be like this. So it really packs a big surprise. It's really something that you have to see live.
Absolutely. And I just want to say to everybody, maybe you're not in the West Palm Beach area. That's cool. There's other shows you can go to. There's even other shows in Florida, which is amazing because it's like we live in Florida. We have to drive 4 hours to go to a show because we're only going to this town, and that's it. You know, and so you'll be in West Palm, but you'll also be in Tampa and Winter Park. So West Palm's on the 10th of this month, April 9th is Tampa. And April 11th.
Busy for about a week. We're doing the Monsters of Rock cruise out of Miami too.
Yeah, there you go. That's how much fun are those cruises to do?
This is the third one we've done. It's really amazing. Speaking of Zach, Black Label Society is playing. So yeah,
maybe you can make it happen there on the cruise. Like
there you go.
This impromptu. Now I'm promoting that people need to, if you haven't gotten your ticket yet to Monsters of Rock, you need to go there in case this happens because it could be a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Well, it's funny. You read the article and it makes it seem like, Mac Sabbath and Zach Sabbath might tour together. But the funny thing is we have this coming up with that Zach band. And then we're playing on the Pantera stage at Louder Than Life, which is
nice.
So basically we're playing with every band that Zach has, but Zach Sabbath, which might be better for redundancy as far as like hearing all the same songs all night long, I suppose.
Right. And I'll be at Louder Than Life. I do that one every year. I love that festival. That's going to be a blast for sure. Yeah. And so I have one final question too. Okay, because you were mentioning all the things that are done on stage. If I brought my grandkids, now mind you, one of my grandkids that is into metal and punk is just turned 15. So, I'm just being clear that it ain't like no 2-year-old. But if I bring my grandkids, will Ronald throw out some toys to the kids like when we get them this horrible crap we get them?
Not normally, but if you contact me, maybe I can hook something like that up,
Yeah, see, but I don't mean just for my grandkids. I just mean in general, you could have like the MAC SABBATH terrible toy thing or something. I don't know.
I like it. I like
Right?
it.
See?
Terrible toys for tots.
Yeah, there it is. That's perfect. I love it. That could be your next tour.
I like it.
Do you have a final words you want to say to the listeners?
Stay hungry. I mean, if you're choosing between the drive-through and real food, stay hungry till you can get to the real food.
And everybody check out MAC SABBATH if you haven't checked it out yet. And you got to go see the live show. It is an experience.
Stole that from Wendy Schneider.
Say that again?
So I feel like I might have stole that line from Wendy Schneider. Never mind.
Maybe. We'll let that slide. Well, thanks a lot, Mike. It certainly was an odd interview.
The Pipeman.
Right?
Nice. Yes, that's a blast. We had a great time.
We'll see you on
Carmine and their pronunciation of their name. I never thought I'd have that conversation on the radio.
What about somebody's name? Yeah. Well, see, you never know. That's why maybe my last name is odd too. So I'm like the odd pipe man, not the odd couple, but
the odd pipe man on W4CY radio.
You got it perfect. I love it.
Some mics are better at it than other at this,
It might be. And I can't wait till April 10th to be there at Respectable Street and dodging all of the burgers flying at me.
I'll see you there, bud.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.